They're so stupid. Even the women who are listening to you are like, what is this chick talking about? It's insanity. Here, just like look, let me demonstrate it. Show of hands. Just quick show of hands. Easy. Can anybody raise your hand if it was your experience when you went to school that the boys were usually stronger than the girls? Just by a quick hand raise.
I don't know. You might get the sisterhood on this one. Here in your notes, you said you were 50-50 on if men are physically stronger than women?
Yeah, I think men and women carry their strengths in different areas of their body.
So it means, physically stronger.
Yeah, women and men carry their physical strengths in different areas of their body. Women are going to be stronger in some physical aspects than men are, and men are going to be stronger in other aspects.
Andrew Wilson wrecks this insane feminist so bad, even the rest of the panel turns on her. As Andrew Wilson on the Whatever podcast explodes laughing at this woman's ludicrous take, saying women are stronger than men. And Andrew Wilson didn't just disagree, he detonated the whole lie in front of everyone. Welcome to the Matrix Breakdown, where we expose the glitches in their programming. Let's get in.
Such as?
Women are, for example, I mean, it's no denying women have more strength in their legs naturally than guys tend to have. We are more prone to having more natural strength in our legs, whereas guys have a naturally more stronger upper body portion. Women dominate sports.
Erroneous.
Women dominate which sports?
I'm not specifying a single sport. Women dominate sports that have to do with leg strength, or flexibility.
Like soccer?
Yeah, actually.
So,
So just to correct this, remember, make sure that we're on the same page. Females have a higher proportion in lean mass in their lower limbs, so they have stronger limbs by 0.1%. Men still have a significant amount of muscle strength difference in their legs than women.
Women are stronger in some aspects physically than men are, and men are stronger in some aspects more physically than women are. That's what I'm stating.
Well, if this was...
So according to WebMD directly, the question was asked, is it true that women have stronger legs than men? The response from a doctor, I would assume, no. Men have generally stronger leg muscles than women. The only disparity between men and women is in limbs. That's it.
Women are stronger in some ways physically than men are. Men are stronger in some ways physically than women are.
What ways physically?
That's simply what I'm stating.
The legs?
Yeah, but what ways physically are they stronger?
In my personal viewpoint, I have seen many women beat a man physically, and I've seen, not beat them as in beat them, but beat them as in like beat them in a physical aspect. Just as I have seen a man.
I don't disagree that there's not some women out there who couldn't beat up some men. I totally agree with that, right? I mean, I've seen videos of it. I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure that there's some women out there who can beat up a good majority
These women
of
don't
men.
seem
There's some women who
too
could
confident.
do that. But if we're talking about the average, if we're just asking about the average.
I'm talking
on
about
average,
the
on average, are
totality.
men or women stronger?
I'm talking about the totality of it.
So
Yeah, so
average.
so an average would be the totality of the mean, right?
The totalities in, are all men stronger?
No, that's not the question. That's not, can you repeat the question?
So the statement is, and it's asking if they disagree or agree, men are physically stronger than women.
It doesn't say most. It says are men.
I mean, is it wrong to say the sky is blue? Sometimes the sky is gray.
So then when the sky's gray, the sky is gray.
Right, but so typically when you make a statement like this, for example, do humans have 10 fingers? Yes. Do some people have birth defects that they're born with an extra digit? Yes.
Or have a finger cut off?
If someone were to ask me, do humans have 10 fingers, I would say sometimes, most of the time.
Most of the time. Okay. So, generally speaking, are men physically stronger than women?
In my personal encounters, I've met more strong women than I've met strong men. So my standpoint.
Okay, if we remove.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
In your personal experience, You've met more strong women than you have men. Really?
I mean, she could be hanging
Naturally.
out with a bunch of like soy boys, so I mean,
Naturally strong.
it could be true, bro.
It's not possible.
it could be true, bro. Like all her male friends are
Not
so
true.
soy
It's
boys.
most ridiculous. How much more ridiculous bullshit are we gonna have to listen to from this woman? You know, most in your life, you have most definitely met way more men who are stronger than way more women.
No.
Yes.
And if you don't want ridiculous nonsense,
Okay, well, let's find
then
out. You
move
grew up,
on.
I still have your little hometown here, right? I still have your
Okay.
little hometown here. Would you
One
say
of the
that
many towns.
on average, the black women in your hometown were on average stronger than the black men in your hometown?
Was I hanging out a bunch with people? No.
You said you were. You said that, in fact, you said you hung out with them so much that you wouldn't even date within your own race.
I didn't say
because,
that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
You
didn't
said that-
say.
yes.
No. I said I wouldn't date within my own race.
You said you went to a school
No.
which was overwhelmingly black. My assumption is then that most people that you associated with were likely black. Am I incorrect there?
I went to a real school for a very short period of time because, as I also said before, I was mostly homeschooled, so no.
Hail and well met. Lol Paladins donated $200.02. Even Soy Boy California Burrito Fatty Eater Brian
Thanks,
could do
bro.
more push-ups than the entire rest of the panel combined.
Oh boy.
So when you went to this school,
I don't know.
was
Boss
it your
is looking over
experience
there
at the
like
school
that I could be.
that more women at the school were stronger than the men?
Didn't go to a real school for a long period of time, so I'm not talking
Yeah, I know,
about
but
my
for the period of
school.
time that you did go, was your
I didn't talk to
observation that the
anyone. I
women
went
were
to
stronger
like
than the men?
not even a full year.
Yeah, I know. So within that time that you were there,
I didn't
within
talk
that
to
time
people
frame,
there.
yeah. So within that time frame,
There's no
was it
time
your
frame for
experience?
that.
Yeah. So within that time frame, was it your experience that the men or the women were stronger on average?
My standpoint still stands. I'm not changing it.
Let me explore it really quick if that's fine, Andrew. Unless you have more, do you want more or?
Well, I just this is unfathomable. Like, you don't even have to double down on these positions. They're so stupid. Even the women who are listening to you are like, "What is this chick talking about? It's insanity." Here, just look. Let me demonstrate it. Show of hands. Just quick show of hands. Easy. Can anybody raise your hand if it was your experience when you went to school that the boys were usually stronger than the girls? Just by a quick hand raise.
I don't know. You might get the sisterhood on this one.
No, I don't think I'm going to get the sisterhood.
At face value, it looked like another whatever podcast debate. One woman claiming women have more leg strength, trying to sound scientific. But the moment she said it, Andrew Wilson hit her with facts, studies, and common sense. He literally asked for a show of hands, and even the feminists sitting next to her raised theirs, admitting boys were stronger in school. That's how fragile these arguments are. One question and the entire illusion collapses. The Matrix hates common sense because it's the one virus it can't control. What you're witnessing here isn't just a bad debate, it's a symptom of a deeper psychological infection. Feminism has reprogrammed women to deny reality. It tells them that truth is oppressive, that biology is sexist, and that feelings outrank facts. That's why even when confronted with evidence, she refused to back down. Because in her world, being wrong is impossible. That's not strength, that's delusion. The Matrix rewards delusion because delusion keeps you under control. But folks, hit that like button and notification bell if you're enjoying the video. Let's get back into it.
The sisterhood from her.
No, she raised her hand too.
Oh, okay. All right. So here, I'll explore it really quick. Just like get a couple examples out of the way. Soccer. You said like lower body strength. Women have more lower body strength, leg strength. So you would expect to see like soccer, which is mostly
That's kind
like
of like
lower
lung
body.
capacity, though.
Okay, so not soccer then. Like the women outcompete the men in soccer.
I think women are better at soccer than men, yes.
And let me,
Wait.
real quick, Brian, I just want to make sure you get this correction. Women are not, so I just had this researched out because I didn't know the answer. Women are not stronger in their lower body. They're only stronger in their lower body in proportion to their own upper body, not in comparison to men's lower body. Okay.
Yeah. No, I know exactly. And also, Andrew, I mean, I know you say it's ridiculous, but like, remember that one girl who said that her mom could beat up Brock Lesnar? I mean, it's not as ridiculous as that, of course.
Yeah, but the thing is like when I know that a person knows themselves that they're full of shit, I just lose interest, right? It's like once I know
Then
that the
move on.
person themselves knows that they're completely
Sorry.
full of shit, I just, you know what
I'll
I
skip
mean?
it. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to trigger that. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just saying once I know that the person themselves knows that they're full of shit, I just lose interest. It's like no longer interesting.
All right. Ogle coming in here. It's going to take a sec to come back. Ogle, thank you for the TTS, man. Really appreciate it. So women better at soccer.
I think so.
Okay, so what if I told you they've actually like done this experiment? Ogle's about to come in. They've done this experiment where they'll match up like a professional female soccer team with like 50.
Ogle donated $200. Chair 5 is such a strong argument against homeschooling.
Were you homeschooled?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Lol Paladins coming in here in just a sec, but so they've run this experiment. They'll set up a women's professional soccer team. They might have even done it maybe with I don't know if it was the Olympic team, but like Olympic team, maybe not in the US, but they've done in various other countries. They'll pair the professional adult women's soccer team with like the 15-year-old boys, and the 15-year-old boys will smoke the women. Yeah. Smoke them.
And I've said this whole time in my personal experience.
Right, but sometimes your personal experience doesn't map on to like
But
reality.
we're asking about my opinion, so that's my opinion.
Right, but like you could have your own personal experiences and still be able to like for example, like as a woman, you could be the strongest woman in the world, right? Not you, but like you, okay. Picture the strongest woman in the world, right? She's the strongest woman in the world. She's actually probably runs into men. There's a good chance that she's actually stronger than a lot of the men that she encounters. She would still be wrong to say that women are stronger than men, right?
I'm not saying women are stronger necessarily than men all in all, or that men are stronger all in all. I'm saying they're each stronger in their own ways.
Well, yeah, but we're asking how, and you're not really presenting a compelling argument.
Because they are.
So you said women's lower body strength. So like, for example,
In my experience.
do you go to the gym at all? Do you work out?
Yes.
Do you do squats?
Not squats, no.
Sounds like
are you familiar with the
denial.
exercise?
Yes.
So you know how there's like world records
denial.
for like
I don't pay
lifting?
attention to that.
Okay, so if I were to tell you that there's no woman, the world record holder for the woman's squat across all weight divisions, no woman lifts more in the squat, which has to do with your lower body strength, than even probably the top 100 men who are the top in terms of their squat.
Well, there's also different types of physical strengths. That would be gym weight strength. Whereas there's also practical
Unbelievable.
strength. There's also strength as in fighting. There's strength as in...
Hey, actually, that's fair. You know, if women on average are as strong or stronger than men, as you previously stated, and you changed your answer just now, then why did you pick the bear? You can just kick the man's ass, right?
I picked the bear because I want to play with a bear.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hold on. Lol Paladins is coming in here. Thank you, Lol. Sorry for the
Hail
alert.
and well met. Lol Paladins donated $200.02. The only thing keeping women safe is the fact that the vast majority of men are actually not bad men. If any man wanted to hurt you, they could. Take comfort that men do not want to hurt women, not 40%.
That is an interesting point. The benevolence of men. Wait, so hold on. Going back to this, you said like for fighting, women are stronger. Like women can.
No, I simply stated there are many different kinds of physical strengths.
But you mentioned fighting.
I said there's practical strength. I said there's weight strength, as in like going to the gym. How much can you weigh?
So what
like,
would be an
lift?
example of practical strength? Lifting up a box?
How long can someone stand on their feet all day when they're working a shift? There's tons of stuff.
Women have higher pain tolerance.
Yeah.
Let's break this down. The Matrix doesn't want strong men. It wants obedient men. It wants feminized energy running society so no one fights back. That's why every woke message attacks masculinity, because strong men are unprogrammable. Like Andrew Wilson said, when you remove men from leadership, you remove the structure that holds civilization together. Look at the result: falling birth rates, broken homes, mental illness, and women who think their mom could beat Brock Lesnar. This isn't empowerment, it's the collapse of logic itself. Andrew Wilson didn't just humiliate a feminist, he exposed a glitch in the system. Because truth, no matter how censored, mocked, or twisted, always breaks through. So what do you think? Are you watching a generation programmed to self-destruct? Or will the red-pilled voices finally turn the tide? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and stay tuned because here at Anomaly Report, we decode every illusion inside the Matrix.